Hi YouTube family, this is Maddie Gab 2012 or Madeline, and I'm coming to you today with my weeks 36 and 37 update. I'm about 8.5 months out from VSG surgery. I had that on October the 14th, 2013. Started my pre-op diet September 30th, 2014, and today is June 30th, 2014. So let's get to the numbers. My highest weight ever recorded was 252 point something or other, and that was probably a month or so after my initial nutrition visit. I think I went through food morning and just started eating everything in sight. And I gained about 5 pounds from that weight. And so my highest ever recorded weight was the 252. Managed over the summer to lose about 5 pounds just strictly through exercising alone and incorporating a little bit of exercise. Not very much, just a couple days a week or so, but nothing too strenuous or consistent. But managed to drop the 5 pounds. And so when I started my pre-op diet, and I'm looking over here at my phone in order to get the numbers correct, I was 247.4 pounds, which put me at a BMI of approximately 50 for my height, because I'm under 5 foot. The doctor says I'm 4'10", but I argue and say I'm 4'11". So I really do think I'm about 4'11". Anyway, I was on that pre-op diet for about 2 weeks. So when I started, when I went in for surgery, I was approximately 237.8. And last week, June 23rd, the week of June 23rd, I came in at 149.6. And today, June 30th, 1 week later, I'm at 148.8. So as you can see, the weight loss has definitely slowed down, definitely. Because that was less than a pound lost. I'm glad it went down, of course, but of course, I would want it to go down even more. So let's see, that brings me to a total loss trying to find my calculator here. 247.4 minus 148.8, which brings me to a total loss since the pre-op diet of 98.6 pounds. Almost 100 pounds, not quite, almost. And that's since the pre-op diet. Since surgery, and I think I had lost about 10 pounds. Let's see, 47.8. 148.8. It's about 89 pounds, if I did the math correctly. Who knows? Anyway, summertime. What's going on in the summertime? As most of you know, I am a teacher, and so we have been off since, I think my last official day was June the 7th. And I usually work summer school and things to keep myself busy, but this year I'm not working my normal summer school that happens right after after the school year is over. I'm working a different one that happens right before. It's like a prep for the new year, and it's at the end of my summer vacation. So I start back to work at the end of July to get the kids ready for the new grade level that they'll be going to. We review some old skills, and try to introduce a few new things that they will be working on in their new grade level. So I'm pretty excited about that because usually I'm remediating and now I'm trying to accelerate. So it's very interesting. But anyway, so what have I been doing? What have I been doing with all this free time? Well, I really hadn't been free because I do have a part-time job at night and that one's been going on. But since this summer, I've been trying to get in a lot more fitness because I don't know if you watched any of my previous videos. I was only able to get 2, maybe 3, and on a good week, 4 days of exercise in. So I've been really trying to concentrate on getting more fitness in and trying to do a minimum of 5 days a week, and I've been able to do that pretty consistently, and so I'm enjoying that. And I've been varying things because I live in Texas and it's hot in Texas. I live in near Houston, not in Houston. I don't really claim Houston, but anyway, it has been hot. So I hadn't been doing as much running because even if you go out at night, a lot of times it is still extremely hot. So I've been varying my workouts a lot. I've been trying to bring my running indoors because I do have a gym membership at 24 Hour Fitness, so I'm really taking advantage of that. But it's hard once you've, and I may have mentioned this before, once you run outdoors to bring it indoors, because it's like, okay, I'm running, but nothing's moving. The scenery is not changing. The music's changing on my phone, but the scenery is not changing, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of this? But anyway, I've been doing a lot better, but it's hard making that mental transition because when you're outside, there's always something to look at, something new. Even when I run in my same neighborhood, there still may be people out, there may be cars passing by, you see a different house or whatever, and it just looks different. So, but I've been working with that, trying to not lose the gains I've made. I've also been doing elliptical. I like the one that they have at our gym. It's not a Precor, it's a different type of elliptical, and it gives me a better workout. And I've also tried to incorporate some strength training and as well as doing planks. I think planks are my new love. I try to do, even though this is not a lot, but I try to do 6 45-second planks every time I work out, so I'm enjoying that, and I feel like I'm getting the benefits and seeing the results because my midsection is where I really have the loose skin. And another thing that I did is I bought a Groupon for Title Boxing, which will last for 2 weeks. And so I finally did that. I think I had mentioned that in another video, but I actually went today to redeem my Groupon, and I'm enjoying that. I had just boxing today. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing 2. I'm going to do kickboxing first and then a regular boxing next. The only problem is I wish they had the classes back to back. There's a few hours in between. It would be easier for me if they had them back to back, but they don't, so oh well. We'll live. But the Groupon I think was really good. So if you're interested in boxing or something different, what I'm noticing that is when I'm subscribing to Groupon or Living Social or Amazon.com, they have their own little thing. They have lots of coupons for activities in your area, and I never would be able to try it. To try boxing had I not found the Groupon. Was interested in it, but it is kind of expensive on a monthly basis. So I just bought the Groupon just to do it for a couple of weeks and just to give me a little variety in my workout. But it did include the wraps, and it included a pair of nice gloves. So I was excited about that. So even if I don't keep up the classes themselves, I'll still have the wraps and the gloves, and I can get my own bag at home if I really get into it. But I have a hard time doing stuff at home, so I don't think I'm really going to make that investment. But I do have a hard time doing things at home. And it was relatively inexpensive. So I'm doing that to try to vary my workout. I saw, as continuing to talk about Groupon and Living Social, I saw 2 runs. A lot of times they'll have the runs on there posted, and you can get them for about half price of what they did if you'd register on the website. So, you know, for those of us who are running novice and, you know, I don't want to invest a lot of money, then those Groupons are good. I found one in Galveston, which is close to me, and it's in August, I believe. August or September. I think that one is in September. And then I found one in Houston at night, and it's nocturnal something, and that was $30. So, you know, and it includes a lot of the extras, the shirt and the little activities and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty good place to look for different runs in your area too, because you can get better registration price. So I'm going to try to do those, just to keep up with the running and just to motivate me to run during the summer. Because like I said, it's hot here, so it's hard to be motivated. And even if you get up in the morning, you know, it's still hot. You know, at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's already 75 degrees or whatever. So I'm like, but anyway, running is going okay. I really do need to work on something to do my speed, to increase my speed. I don't know if it's a mental thing or if it's actually a physical thing, because I am so short, my legs are short and everything, but my speed is not very good at all. So anyway, we'll see. And I don't know, like I said, if it's more of a mental game or a physical game. I'm trying to work on my core more so, because that might be the issue too. Maybe my core is not stable enough to lift my legs and maintain my stability and things like that. But I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm working on that, trying to figure that out. Not too much happening other than that. Not declaring maintenance just yet. My personal goal would be to be about 130. So I've got about 20 more pounds to lose, and it's becoming more difficult, as you can tell by the weight loss. Because prior to that, I think it was like a 1 pound weight loss, and then this was not even a pound weight loss. So my goal is to lose 20 more pounds by my 1 year surgiversary. So I've got, I don't know, July, August, September, 3.5 months. Ooh. July, August, September. Wow, 3.5 months. Gee, man, time flies, doesn't it? So trying to do the right things, slipping up some as far as protein being first, but I'm still trying to do the low carb, trying to keep my carbs and sugars under control. I'm eating more yogurt. I don't know. I'm eating more yogurt, which has the protein, but I try to look for the ones with the lower sugars, not the ones with fruit at the bottom and things like that, because the sugars tend to be a little bit higher in those. Also, let me show you what I found, because I know the Skinny Pop popcorn is really popular right now, but I've been looking at different other brands. I didn't like the fit as much as the Skinny Pop. It wasn't crunchy enough, but I do like the Skinny Pop, and the fit will work in a pinch. But I'm gonna leave for just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I found this at Walmart, and it's the Cape Cod, it's probably backwards, but Cape Cod sea salt popcorn. It's got 35 calories per cup, and a serving size is 4 cups, which is, I think, 140 calories. But the thing I like is only 15 grams of carbs, but then 3 of those are fiber and no sugars. So I really like this. My daughter loves this too, so we like that. And like I said, I'm trying to keep the carbs under control, but sometimes you just want a snacky snack, and so that's what I use. Another one I found, which I don't have the package because we ate it so quickly, was the Lesser Evil brand, and I found that in the Whole Foods section of Kroger here in our local grocery store. It's called Lesser Evil, and it's a popcorn, but it has like chia seed coating on it so that it has more fiber too. And I know I'm watching over here, and I should be looking over here at the camera. So I'm going to come back over here to the camera. Anyway, so for snacks, that's what we've been snacking on lately is the popcorn, and looking for a different variety, because not all stores sell the Skinny Pop. And this one actually, I think, has less calories than the Skinny Pop, like 4 less calories. So I'm enjoying it, and I like it just about as well as I like the Skinny Pop. So that's good. And then let's see, another thing that I wanted to say is that I have jumped on the bandwagon with the chocolate chip cookie dough Quest bars. I tried one of those because everybody had been mentioning it, and I finally tried one, and I love it. It's delicious. That's number 2. Might be taking place number 1, because my favorite is the double chocolate chunk, and then the chocolate chip cookie dough is a close second, maybe taking over first place. Then I like the cookies and cream, and my 4th one is the white chocolate raspberry. The cookies and cream and white chocolate raspberry tend to be a little sweet, so I can only do those in just occasionally, or I can't do those too much. Anyway, but I guess I'll end it here, and I'll check back in with you in a couple of weeks. You all be blessed and have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July. I am going to do the 2-hour power hour of boxing on the 4th of July morning, and then hopefully partake in some of our city activities later. But anyway, you guys be safe and be blessed. Love you. Bye.